All right, we are ready to go. So I am not joined by Mr. Misfit this week. I am running it on my lonesome, so it won't be as entertaining. Haha. That being said, let's get into it with Misfit's fight against Blizzard. T-Wave hurts. Like I know Snorlax doesn't care about speed, but the T-Wave really hurts. Nice Ice Punch though, good multi-scale. Good hit too. Letting the fucking Monkey Man switch up. We got a little mischievous boogie switch in. Another bulk up from the Monkey Man. It's a dangerous spot to be in. Yep, there's the OHKO from the Annihilate. Unfortunate. And the Shadow Ball doesn't do enough. Another OHKO from the Annihilate. Good hit though. Good chip damage. It's within range at least. And I do believe this is where, yep, Chiyu finishes it off. Very nice, very nice. And unfortunately, that's a threat. Yep, yeah. Just nuke. And that's with an Eviolite too. Ogerpons goes nuts. Absolutely nuts. OHKO there. A lot of OHKOs this match, unfortunately. I believe. Oh, Donphan lives. Very nice. But yeah, I do believe that is a sweep there at the end from Mr. Blizzard. Yep. Yep. Big unfortunate. Big unfortunate. It happens. It does happen. Ogerpon's a very strong mon. Spoilers, you're going to see Ogerpon a couple of times. I think only 2 Ogerpons have been drafted. I don't think Hearthflame got drafted until week 3 by Sumi. Or maybe it got drafted and he just didn't. Somebody drafted Hearthflame. Actually, it might have been Misfit in week 3. I think it was Misfit did draft Hearthflame at the end of week 2. But yeah, a lot of Ogerpons. We're going to see another one too, so stay tuned. Well fought, gentlemen. I will say, Misfit, it was really unfortunate that Annihilate was able to set up as much as he did. And, like, the downside is it's so hard to want to hit him because of Rage Fist. The more damage he takes, the more powerful... Well, not more damage. For every accumulative hit he gets hit, Rage Fist deals the additive damage, right? So it's really hard to want to hit him. But then, what do you do when he's hitting bulk up in your face? Unfortunately, it's just a lose-lose situation. You did get a good hit in, which let you bring him down soon enough. Unfortunately, the same could not be said for Ogerpon. That Ogerpon was a threat. Huge threat. But yeah, let's move on to the next one, I do believe. This is also going to be a pretty short week because I don't have Mr. Misfit to talk to. So it's, like I said, it's not going to be as entertaining. It's just me rambling to myself. And I did that for 7 hours for one stream, but I don't know if I can review that. I don't plan on doing it for 7 hours either. So let's not have a repeat of the first draft review. Yeah, next battle. Well fought, gentlemen. Moving on to Mr. Bozy versus Mr. Matic Wine. Fuck, dude. Bozy's team is so threatening. Gouging Fire just standing there like, hey, you want to play? He doesn't want to play. He wants to murder. Oh, no. We got the sound on. That's not cool. That was loud as fuck. Alright. Chinchino lead into a Milotic. Switches into the Miss Magius. Lots of switches. Let's play some Hokey Pokey. Good little chunk there from Primarina. Nice. Unfortunately, she does still chunk the Volt Switch, can all things considered, but unfortunately the Milotic walls the shit out of that. So yeah, good switch in there. Get out of that. Revealing Marvel Scale Milotic with the Burn Orb there. Good chip damage. Grass Terra. Ooh, yeah, good. Thunderbolt would have resisted, so I do believe she hits Thunderbolt this turn, though. Predicting the switch? Yeah, no, he was locked. Yep, thought she'd switch. No, sir. Locked in. Let's go. Fortunately, she does hit a recover, bringing her back up to basically full health. Scald crits, unfortunate, and does burn. That bulky special defense of water types is showcasing itself really strongly right now. Getting Primarina out of there. Bringing in Heatran. Scald just does so much. Pops the balloon, doesn't get the burn, which is nice. Good Magma Storm lands. Does some good chip. Plus with the burn, that's nice. Yeah, of course she's going to hit recover. Magma Storm again. Bringing it down within range. Does go for the Scald on the way out. That would have been a good chance to pivot or something there, I do believe. Probably sack the Primarina, to be honest. Garchomp eats a Steam Eruption. And Porygon. Porygon is a problem for the rest of this fight. The rest of this fight, this little stupid synthetic piece of shit is just, feels bad. Feels bad to watch it happen. To have been on the receiving end must have been far worse. I could only imagine. Does get a good little paralysis, but has a funky fucking tech for it. Like, Trick Room setup. Now he's faster. Unfortunately, that does negate Analytic. I assume you were running Analytic. No, it does say download. Oh, yeah, duh. Don't listen to me. I should have known. This is how much attention I pay. Little battle of attrition going on here. Just absolutely chunking those Magma Storms. Unfortunately, eating up the amount of Magma Storms that she has at her disposal. Does set up Trick Room again and goes for the recover. This thing just does not die. Interesting Iron Defense there, especially to just switch. Does die to Thunderbolt. Unfortunate. Yeah, this thing has Bolt Beam coverage. It hits most things. Ice Beam. Mandibuzz tanks the Ice Beam. Does get off a nice little Whirlwind. No boots on the Volcanion is kind of huge, but does die to Steam Eruption, unfortunately. Magius comes in. Volcanion's tanky. I guarantee that's Assault Vest. And it might not have been. He is just naturally tanky. Like I said, the showcase of special defense on water types is crazy. Good little Rock Blast from the Cinccino here. I wish he would have brought that out sooner, to be honest. And it will die to... Oh, no. Garchomp does switch. Garchomp dies to Tachyon Cutter. That's right. That's right. Yeah. Out of gas at this point. And Iron Crown finishing strongly. First time Iron Crown's been brought out. I know it's only week 2, so we're not going to see everything. You know, in week 1, obviously, couldn't bring everything, but nice little Iron Crown showcase, finishing up with a 3-0. That's huge. That's huge. Nice little Tachyon Cutter. Yeah, and unfortunately, what does Cinccino do against an Iron Crown? I mean, even if this thing had... I don't know. It has a good moveset for its abilities, but it doesn't have good coverages. Well fought to both of you. Unfortunately, Cheyenne, you were pinned against a wall, and that Cobalion just... not the Cobalion, the Rotom just decided, no, you don't get to move. I'm going to punch you in the face, and he did. Good little threatening Mon there. Good, especially that Trick Room tech was so funny. Like, yeah, I know you didn't plan for Thunder. Like, maybe you did. Maybe you did prep for Thunder Wave. Like, you thought, okay, fuck, there's a lot of Thunder Wave users on the team. I think she has a few, because she did go for a very status-heavy team this draft. So maybe you did predict that Thunder Wave. I can't tell. I'm not you. You know what I mean? But, like, the Trick Room tech was funny as is, and then on top of the paralysis, lowering your speed, which, you know, it still sucks because you can still be paralyzed and miss your turn, but, like, hey, now that you're guaranteed faster, much faster, in fact, yeah, that's cool. That was a good little tech. I like that. And it paid off. That Porygon, as we see, is still sitting alive at 74% health in the back, and he only used 4 recovers. And, yeah, just a menace. Menacing Mon all around. But, yeah, well fought to both of you. On to the next, we have got Mr. Sven versus Mr. Nibblesnarf. Dragapult, man. I hate Dragapult so goddamn much. I'm starting to hate Iron Valiant a little bit more. This has been a great little showcase for the Iron Valiant. We do see a Rotom lead versus a Glimmora lead. Good classic Glimmora lead. Nice Volt Switch. Good lead into Glimmora. That way you don't trigger that toxic debris, which unfortunately Avalugg does. Goes for the body press here. I don't know if that was intended. I don't know if a calc was ran on that. I don't know what was going on there. But poison does resist fighting, so you are hitting neutral there. I don't know. I just something I thought about the first since I watched it the first time was what an interesting play. But I mean, it's Avalugg. What else does he do? You know what I mean? I think Heavy Slam might have been a better alternative there though, because he did get up the Toxic Debris, and I think Heavy Slam might have killed. Does crit on the Dazzling Gleam, which he does say, oh god, the calcs didn't open. That's unfortunate. You see, I had the calcs. Crit didn't matter. Good bulk up setup from the Okie Dokie. Does take that Dazzling Game very well. Nice little showcasing the poison resisting the types that they should be weak to. Does get up Toxic Debris. Fucking Iron Valiant. Yep. 4 times weak to that. I wish you would have clicked a funny button with the Dragapult, because you did click U-turn, and you did outspeed, man. I don't know what you would have clicked. Couldn't drop a Draco, but you... I don't know. Does Calm Mind up, and the Toedscruel is a good Sludge Wave, though. I wish that would have happened before the Calm Mind, which sucked. Does tank that Moonblast, which is nice. No Spadef drop. Good Spore. Unfortunately, does wake up from the sleep a little... this turn he's asleep, but I think next turn he wakes up, and that would have been the turn he needed to stay asleep to kill. That would have changed your momentum a lot. And the crit, too, which didn't matter, but still, just added bonus wasn't cool. Finally getting rid of the Valiant. Thank God the thing is gross. And then threatening-ass Rillaboom coming in. Choppleberry. Interesting little funny tech there. Nice. Good resist. Fortunately, U-turn does finish you off. Does switch into Grafaiai. And Grafaiai finishes off the Dragapult with a... Yeah. GG, gentlemen. Sven showcasing the absolute monster of a team that he has. That team is disgusting. We still haven't seen a lot from the Raging Bolt, which is scary. The fact that he hasn't needed to pull it out. And that's what she said. But yeah, that Raging Bolt has just been in the back, threatening everything's existence since week fucking, since the draft. It hasn't came out. I don't think it came out week 1. And if it did, maybe it came out for like a double into something else. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I just, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Well, you hate to not see it, actually. I want to see this Mon do something. I'm pretty unfamiliar with it. I don't need to talk about my hiatus anymore. I've talked about it every other fucking live stream, so I don't need to talk about it again. But yeah, show me the Raging Bolt, Sven, you son of a bitch. You can't tease me forever. Unless you decide to pull it out against me, and I don't think I want that. So maybe I should be careful what I wish for. I don't know. But yeah, well fought to Josh and Sven. Josh, you had good hits. They just didn't happen fast enough because that stupid Iron Valiant. We are going to chalk it up to Iron Valiant. We're absolutely going to chalk it up to Iron Valiant. The thing is a fucking menace. An absolute menace. Mr. Stein versus... Oh, fuck. Rick? Rick. It's because your Discord name and your Showdown name are so different. But yeah, it's Mr. Rick. Good little... I like this little core he had here. This was a fun team. I liked seeing this. I actually forgot that this battle happened because it happened while I was doing something and I was coming back to do the inputs for the week and I was like, oh shit, I missed this. So that was a fun little treat to get to watch it by myself. Let's see what we got here. Opening with the Ogerpons. See, I told you. Ogerpons Showcase. Huge knockoff. Black glasses on Gambit's pretty funny. It really is. It's a tried and true tech. Lots of switcheroonies going on here. Super effective. Good Culverberry. Good Thunder Wave. Does get up spikes, which I think he gets up the second layer of spikes here too. Yep. Glaceon does... Oh, that Glaceon switched here. Oh, no, Glaceon's taking advantage of that. Ooh, does go for the speed dry... wow. Freeze dry. Aurora Veil is up. Good Calm Mind in the face of that. Very nice. Ice Body to get you some passive heal, knowing that he had A9 to set Snow and having Glow King to set your own. I didn't even realize the nickname was Slow Gambit. That's funny. Goldango coming in here and Nasty plotting up in the face of Doom. But not actual Doom because resists stored power, unfortunately. Stored power Glaceon. I do like that tech. I am excited to see you use that, especially in Snow. That's really nice. Make It Rain does finish it off there. Desi hit. We're on turn 9. Finally we got to leave. Or finally we got to kill. The Rhydon. Eats a fucking brick break. Just eats it, says nah fam. Also eats an Iron Head. No flinch. Swords dances in your face, knowing... Oh, he does switch. Dun dun dun. And a dead Slow Gambit. Funny nickname. Glaceon. Glaceon does finish off the Rhydon here. Nice. Very nice. Freeze Dry on that. Finish off that threat. Supreme Overlord is at 2. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Goldango does get the lucky hit on that Focus Blast to finish it off, which is with a 4x weakness. What do you do? Nice chunk on Goldango from the baby Palafin. Nasty plots in your face. Eats a Shadow Sneak? No, switches. Shadow Sneak there. Finishing off the Ninetales. Very nice. Very nice. Paralyzed Samurott. I don't know why he did that. Genuinely, I'm baffled by why he made that switch. So, without hitting Sucker Punch. Like a little tank, knockoff tank there. Ice Body heal. Superpower for the finish. Oof. Yeah, Ogerpons just gross. Oh, he doesn't even switch out. He does he keep the freaking attack buff the whole damn time, or the attack drop the whole damn time? Yep, knockoff to finish it off. Beats through the disguise. Oh yeah, I guess Palafin does take enough damage. Yep. See, that would have been that probably would have been a 2-hit KO if you didn't switch into the. Okay. I genuinely think if we go back here, now, I do think this was a lost battle, but I think if you kept Palafin out, oh no, because it was a fucking Ivy Cudgel, huh? Yeah, okay, maybe not. Maybe there was a chance you lived the Ivy Cudgel with the Neg Taka drop. You were at 61% health. If you would have lived it, I do think, because Jet Punch guaranteed 2-hit KO right there. You would have been able to take out Goldango, I think, with it. Zapdos would have came in. Zapdos would have been the issue. Unfortunately. But you could have, potentially, if you didn't switch, and you could have lived that Ivy Cudgel, which I can't tell you if you did or not. That would have been a calc situation right then and there, which might have been why you switched. Obviously, that could have been very well why you switched, is because you didn't live it. Unfortunate. I hate shit like that. It's like one of those shoulda, woulda, couldas, but then like shoulda, woulda, maybe. You know what I mean? Oh well. Good fight, gentlemen. Both of you did very well. That was awesome tech from the both of you. I really liked that Glaceon. Freeze Dry, Calm Mind, Stored Power. I didn't even get to see the fourth move. Really curious what that is. I'm sure you posted your Pokepaste, and I looked at it and completely wiped over it, because I have a tendency to forget that shit 3 seconds after reading it. But yeah, good fight from the both of you. Yeah, this is already going to be a significantly shorter stream. We're already sitting at 22 minutes, and we're halfway done. Well, more than halfway done. I only have 2 fights left. I need a commentator, unless I don't need a commentator and you guys want the shorter videos. But like, I need a commentator, especially for outside perspective. It's good to have someone else's point of view. I know Misfit did it last week, and I'm doing it by myself this week. But if anybody wants to, I'm sure we could hop in a Discord call or do. Like, obviously, some of the people here are local. I know a couple of you are like IRL friends. Well, most of the locals are IRL friends. If anybody wants to come over, like Mike did the other day or last week, and record, that would be sick. Would love to have some co-hosts. On to the next. Me versus Elijah. And I'm so fucking mad at myself. But we're going to try to not be biased and talk about that this entire match, because I could yell at myself all match. I do want to note that I fucked up. I did some mocks with this team, and Thunderous had knockoff. And somehow, in doing a mock and then going into the battle, Thunderous lost knockoff. I noticed in team preview, I was like, oh shit, he doesn't have a knockoff. So we did have to, Elijah was nice enough to let me back out and put knockoff on. So thank you for doing that in good faith, knowing that I could have been a cheeky dick waffle and changed something around. And even if I did, it did not fucking work, as we're about to see me get my cheeks clapped. Let's start off. Torkoal versus Slitherwing. I do get Sun Up right away. Tanking a hit from that. Getting a nice little burn off. Mitigating the attack from that. Because this thing has such nasty attack. Getting absolutely demolished with the crit. Just negating the attack drop. I'm pretty sure I probably still died without it. I do get a little revenge kill here. With my own little crit. Which was nice. Considering that was acrobatics. But acrobatics did not have, it was not an effect, because I was running Focus Sash in face of trying to predict a first impression from the, which I should have fucking opened with. God damn it! See, this is what I mean. I am a jackass. Good little Thunderwave on me, slowing me the hell down. That did come in. That was huge. It was a huge factor endgame. Taking out Espeon there. This Mabostiff put in fucking work. Retaliate is so much goddamn damage to me. Unfortunately, I do get the Paralyze there, which means you didn't get hit with the Iron Head. That Play Rough! Holy shit! Holy shit, that Play Rough did so much damage. That made me so sad. Firing off a little Thunder Wave of my own. Payback also doing crazy amounts of damage. Getting the fuck out of there. Trying to gain some momentum. Getting Sun back up. Good little Paralyze for me. It was hell yeah nice. Eating a Payback. Getting that Clear Smog in. I liked my play here. I think this was funny little tech. I can't even, it was literally because he got paralyzed there that I was able to do what I just did, which was rapid spin to make sure I literally it came down to him getting paralyzed that I was able to do that. But then I outsped after the rapid spin, which fuck you. And then I died. Not even to an Aqua Jet, to a fucking U-turn of all goddamn things. A resisted U-turn takes me out. Feels bad. And then, yeah, this is where shit just does not go well for me for the rest of the match. Hitting his weakness policy, because I thought Titan was going to sweep here, but then I saw that weakness policy activation, and that was G fucking G. It's all she wrote. Well played, Eli. You shit-stomped me there at the end. That Lycanroc tech put in work, and it was very unfortunate that you traded it at the end of week 2. Actually, technically, you traded it before we did our match, but since it was on your week 2 roster, you had to use it. But yeah, that was crazy. That was an insane Lycanroc tech, and I was very pissed off at the time that it did happen, but I will say upon review and watching it again in a better mood, that was fucking funny. I hated that it happened to me, but it was going to happen to somebody. And then the last week, we had the newcomer, Sumi, taking over for Panda, who dropped last week. And then Mr. Stone and Ronan, the, I would say, complete underdog of the season. Hasn't even ever played a Pokemon game. And maybe he has, and I'm misconstruing his words. But, at least if he did, it has been a long time. I mentioned Draft League, and he was like, sure. And here he is, and his week 1 was great, and this replay is also really great. It was really great. Really great. So yeah, let's watch this and get this last match out of the way, and I can end the stream. Damn it, I did it again. All right, Sneasler versus Florges. Good little protect here. Which baits the fake out, which mitigates that, which is fucking sick nasty. Good Intimidate here on the Sneasler. Unfortunately, does go to sleep. Oh, red card Overquill. I didn't even catch that the first time. Funny tech. Very nice. Forcing the switch. Very nice. Intimidate again. Sick. Close combat. Unfortunately, still asleep. but the homie misses every single hydro pump this week. Yep, there's the first one. Good little trick, which is so funny because that's a Rotom trick too. You can do trick Rotom. Trick Rotom is a funny Rotom trick. Nice Sludge Bomb here from the Tornadus, getting some good chip damage and landing the poison on the floor, which is huge. She does go for a wish. Tornadus, good protect here. Goes for the nasty plot in the face, which was awesome. Awesome. Good little read there. Sludge Bomb for the kill. Very nice. Getting rid of that Florges. Rotom Heat. Underutilized Mon in draft, man. I'm telling you, with the 4 times weakness to ground, but an immunity to ground and levitate. Like, what the fuck? Unfortunately, still has other weaknesses, right? Fucking crit on the Icicle Crash was crazy. And Glastrier runs away with a few kills here. Paralysis from the... Yeah, didn't matter. I actually don't know if does the paralysis come into play? I know he gets Drain Punched here, and then he retaliates on the clap. No. Yes, he didn't even get fucking paralyzed once? Getting every single one of those Chilling Nays off. Yeah, no. The zero para on the Glastrier really, really hurt. And he took out enough important units that Rotom here is just... missing the other Hydro Pump. Rotom v. Rotom. Greninja comes in. Protein Dark. Rotom tanks a Dark Pulse. Claps back with the Hydro Pump. Getting some good chip damage, knowing that Rotom is a different type. Or, I actually don't know if how he knew that. I don't know what kind of read that was. I don't know. Intimidate on the Frostmoth. Doesn't matter. Bug Buzz getting in the kill. Very nice. Greninja comes out. This was fucking awesome. This Rock Tomb tech was by far the craziest thing that I've seen this week, and we're going to talk about it later. And then the Rock Tomb on the Tornadus, lowering the speed. Greninja dies to his own fucking Life Orb. Tornadus goes for the nasty plot, but it doesn't matter. Tornadus, I think, could have killed Rotom there with a Sludge Bomb. I think he could have. I think he could have killed Rotom there with a Sludge Bomb. But that fucking Rock Tomb, lowering the speed, made sure that Rotom was faster. And my God, that was awesome. That was awesome. And we should have one more battle, but like I said, we had a forfeit due to life. Unfortunately, it does happen. I hope everything is better with Janus. See, he made a comment about how I said his name, and I asked how to pronounce it, or like I kind of asked how to pronounce it, like because I don't remember. But if he replied, I didn't see it. So if you're hearing this, please message me and tell me how the fuck to pronounce it, because I don't want to get it wrong. Because I see it and it looks like the Roman god Janus, the two-headed dude. But then you have an extra N, so that doesn't matter, unless I don't know. But then. Yeah, I don't even want to say the second thing because it's inappropriate. But yeah, anyway, if I'm saying your name wrong, please let me know. On that, going into week 2, the MVP race here is crazy. Look at this Greninja. 7 kills, 2 deaths, got a 5 differential. The next closest is a Regidrago, which didn't come out week 2. That was a week 1 differential. 4 kills, 0 deaths. That was crazy. Our top 5, an Ogerpons came into top 5. That Ogerpons are putting in work. There's Stoin's Ogerpons. I don't know if Misfit didn't bring his Ogerpons until week 3, right? So yeah, there's our that's the kill leaders. If we go into standings, first, second, and third, we've got Sven, Stoin, and Sumi, the triple S right there. Let's go, triple S rank, baby. Let's go. Solid differentials too. My boy, myself, chilling on the bottom right here, getting my cheeks clapped, handing out free W's all season, baby. Just kidding, Rick. I'm coming for you in week 3. Your cheeks getting clapped. Not mine this time. The tables are going to be tabled. That's on God. That's on God. Yeah. Week 3 is going to be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, I just realized that I had Showdown cropped to fit better. So, You guys can't see everything how I'm seeing it, and I didn't change the window, so I'm probably just going to crop out this entire fucking last section of the live stream when I post it to YouTube. And then I'll just make a comment in the Discord. So, with that being said, I bid you all a fond farewell, and I will see you next week. Oh, now it fixes itself. Wow.